Good morning, third grade. Today we're going to do a quick little math lesson on a new multiplication strategy called partial products. So the first thing you need to think about today before we start is place value. So we all know place value. So I'm just going to write something up here, place value. So think about the number 82. The 8 is, as you know, the tens place value. So that means we have 8 tens or 80, right? Nice and easy. The 2, I wish I could ask you a question, but the 2 is the ones place value. So that means there's 2 ones, which equals 2, right? So 82. Okay, very basic, you know this, but this is something important, place value, that you have to keep in mind when we start doing the partial products. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to do a problem that looks like this. We're going to do 4 times 28. Okay, so this is what you need to think of. First of all, if it was 4 times 2, that's no problem, right? You know that that's 4 groups of 2. This is just 4 groups of 28, right? But let's make it really simple. We know that the 8 is the ones place value. So we could do 4 times 8, okay? Who knows their multiplication? What is 4 times 8? I wish you could answer me. But 4 times 8 would be 32, right? Then, I'm just going to cross out the 8 because we're done with it. The 2 is in the tens place value. So that's 2 tens or 20. So now I'm going to do 4 times 20. Okay, this one again, nice and easy. Remember, you can just do 4 times 2, which is 8, and then bring that 0 over, so we have 80. Next, all you need to do is take these two products, add them together, so 32 plus 80 is 112. Okay, so let's try one more. Let's do a bigger one. Let's see if I can go down here. 362 times 6. Whoa, did you think you'd be multiplying like this already? Okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to do 6 times 2. Nice and easy. Then you're going to do 6 times 60, because this is the tens place value. There's 6 tens. So I'm just going to write 6 times 60. Then the place value here is the 100 or hundreds. So there's 3 hundreds. So we're going to do 6 times 300. Okay, so you can write it out like this, and then you can just solve each equation. So 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 60, if you're not sure, cover up that 0. What is 6 times 6? That should be 36, but you have to add the 0. One very important thing also when you're doing this, guys, is make sure you have everything lined up, because you're going to add these later. Then 6 times 300. Okay, again, you might not know that one off the top of your head, but cover up the zeros. What is 6 times 3? So that's 18. And then you bring these two zeros over. Now, all we have to do is add it all up. Okay, so like I said, one really important thing is that you are making sure you have your columns nice and neat and straight, so that when you add up, you come out with the correct answer. So we've got 2 over here, 7 here, 11, carry the 1, and there you go. So 362 times 6 equals 2,172. All right? I hope that makes sense. What I want you to do now is turn in your math journal to page 214, and this whole page is practicing the partial products. Okay, so I want you to do it just like I showed you on the board. They also have an example in the beginning, so you can take a look at that one. I want you to use partial products to solve each of these. Okay? Do your best. Good luck.